Tornado Week kicks off today, and the Tornado Hunt team is already on the road.
Mike Bettis and his team starting in Kansas. Good morning, Mike.
Alan, Steph, good morning from Tornado Alley, where Tornado Hunt 2013 kicks off. It's our 5th consecutive year chasing tornadoes across the plains, and it all kicks off right here on Tornado Week. Early this season, it's been relatively quiet for severe weather across the plains, but we've already assembled a team and scrambled a couple times in April chasing weather, including some very picturesque supercells, some wall clouds, some funnel clouds. We've also seen plenty of hail and tons of lightning out there, and now that we're getting into the peak, the climatological peak of tornado season, we think that May could once again provide some very active weather. We'll be out here showing you the best and the worst Mother Nature has to offer. Obviously, you can follow us right here on the Weather Channel each and every day. We'll be chasing. You can follow us through the afternoon and the evening live right here on the channel. Also, our live stream on weather.com each and every day. When we're on an active chase, you'll see it right there on the homepage. And each and every day, we'll have our social media updates on Facebook and on Twitter. If you want to follow along with up-to-the-minute information, use that hashtag Tornado Hunt. In Tornado Alley, I'm meteorologist Mike Bettis. We're going to head out of Wichita and play somewhere in Kansas and Missouri, guys, this afternoon. Now, back to you in New York.
Mike, thanks so much. Track the Tornado Hunt team, wonderground.com/tornado hunt.
Okay, so now it's time to switch gears here. It's been 6 months since Superstorm Sandy devastated the East Coast, but the rebuilding is far from over.
New Jersey First Lady Mary Pat Christie chairs the Hurricane Sandy New Jersey Relief Fund. She stopped by our Woo-Wah studios recently to talk about her work with the charity.
How is the rebuilding going 6 months later?
It's really going remarkably well. People have really banded together, and construction has started on people's homes. Boardwalks are coming back, and the shore's starting to look good.
You know, as somebody who's traveled through the state, you have probably firsthand, you and the governor, have heard firsthand of whatever frustrations people have had. What do you say to people who might be a little frustrated with the pace with which things are going?
Yeah, I think it's really important, Al, to just comfort people and let them know you're there. I have found that people have been amazingly resilient and understanding as long as they feel like someone's listening to them. And the governor's gotten really high marks for that, and I'm trying to be his partner as much as I can to try to let people know we're there and that we won't stop working until all the work's done.
As the chair of the Hurricane Sandy New Jersey Relief Fund, how do you decide what money goes where?
Well, when we started the fund, we had a mission of helping people with gap funding, which is to rebuild homes. We also wanted to participate in financial literacy, social services, and mental health, because mental health issues, depression, all these rates of domestic violence go up after disasters. And those were the things, and business development. So those were the 4 prongs that we wanted to help. And with that as the mission, I've handed off the actual decision-making process to a grants committee.
So $34 million has been raised.
Yes.
What do you look for? What is the grant committee looking for when they make these decisions? And what do you say to people who say, well, but these decision processes are taking too long?
No, I hear you, Al. So we really try to make sure that the organizations that we're giving money to have sustainability, that they have been participants in the community beforehand, and that they know what they're doing. So those are the broad criteria. But
we know that the Jersey Shore was hit really hard. Are you guys going to be back? We were just talking about summer. You know, the kids are counting down, 8 weeks away. Or is it going to be ready? Where are you at?
Absolutely. We expect all the boardwalks to be up and running by the summertime. We have amusement parks, Jenkinson's Park, the aquarium, Casino Pier, all will be up and running. And we'll have plenty for people to do when they come to visit the Jersey Shore.
You know, not to put too fine a point on it and not to dampen the spirit, but what lessons were learned from your vantage point from Sandy, and what do you think could be done better next time around? Hopefully it never happens, but if it does.
Well, I think just from a pure logistical standpoint, that the Army Corps of Engineers is out there rebuilding the dunes, and clearly you can have 2 towns that were right next to each other where they had substantial dune protection and then they didn't. And the towns where there was substantial dune protection has just fared so much better. So I think that going forward, all of the communities along the Jersey Shore anyway realize that.
All right. Well, Mary Pat Christie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Give our regards to the governor.
Thank you.
We look forward to a good and safe summer season along the Jersey Shore and all up and down the East Coast.
Well, I do too. Thanks, Al. Appreciate it, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.